Expect a lot, give it a shot, you can own the zone. So go, stop. Go, stop. Go, stop. Go, stop. Expect a lot, give it a shot. So go, stop.
Put your hands together for our host, Jesse Tobin.
What's he doing? I don't know. Welcome to Go Stop. This is exciting. This is the Game Zone 30 Plasmas. This is our live studio audience and they are excited. Not quite as excited as our three contestants. Please meet them now.
All right, from Epping Heights School, a man who thinks Mark Viduka has the best job. Make some noise for Lachlan Woods. Our next contestant has met Liz Ellis and wants to go to Antarctica. From Bird Oldfield Public School, let's hear it for Hayley Devlin. And Jessie, today's third contestant is from Riverston Public and likes to make her own jewellery. Please welcome Rachel Uncles.
We are excited to have you here, guys. Coming up the Game Zone, let's play Go Stop.
Go, stop.
That's the way, guys, straight up the Game Zone. Lachlan, welcome to the show. Now, Mark Viduka, great sportsman, but I hear you're a little bit of a sportsman as well. Where were you this winter with your family?
I went to the snow.
Whereabouts did you go?
Charlotte's Pass.
Now, is this your first time or is it a bit of a regular thing?
I go there every year for the past 4 years, I think.
Fantastic. I'm a huge fan of the snow. Welcome to the show and best of luck to you. Now, Hayley, one of my favourite Australian sports people is Liz Ellis, and you actually got the chance to meet her. When did that happen?
A couple of years ago, we went to a netball clinic where Liz Ellis and a few people from our team came and taught us different skills in netball.
Fantastic.
And so we got to meet her there.
I'd imagine that would be a great experience. Welcome to the show, Hayley, and best of luck to you. And finally, Rachel. Now, you're a bit of a jewellery designer, I hear.
Yes.
Now, what sort of jewellery do you make and who do you make it for?
I make earrings and wine glass charms, and I give them to my friends and my mum, and I also make them for me.
Fantastic. We had a bit of a shot of you there making your jewellery. Guys, best of luck on today's show. Go Stop's the name of the game. The aim is to pick up points. Points go to your school's to your total, but also to your school score. Let's have a look now at our school's tally here at the beginning of Tuesday's show. At the moment, we've got Riverston on 85 points. There's Epping Heights on 215. In the lead, Bert Oldfield, give yourself a round of applause, on 245. Okay, guys, your chance now to pick up more points for your schools by answering questions correctly, by finding bonus screens, or by stepping off the end of the Game Zone first. Now, you need to answer questions correctly to move your way down the Game Zone. You answer questions by locking in either A or B on your wrist controllers. Okay, players, round one is up first. On the Game Zone, there are a few things that you might find. This is what might be hidden under a plasma. We've got hazards first up. They push you around, so try to avoid them. If you see someone else find a hazard, try not to find it yourself. Stops, they're safe zones, but they also end your run. Bonus screens are great. Once a bonus screen has been discovered, it becomes a stop, and goes are what you need to make your way down the Game Zone. All set, players?
Yeah.
Let's load up the Game Zone now for round one, three-way scramble. Okay, guys, I'm going to show everyone at home now the fast track. That's one of the best ways down the Game Zone, but you guys have to find it for yourself. So, step up to the Game Zone. First player to lock in the correct answer will be the first player to move on to the Game Zone. For 10 points now, and that's what you get for correct answers. 10 points for bonus screens just before we start. 25 points for stepping off the Game Zone first. Okay, for 10 points. What was named first? Was it the Iguanodon dinosaur or B, the planet Neptune? What was named first? A for Iguanodon, B for Neptune. Let's see what our players think. Lachlan and Hayley locking in Iguanodon. Rachel locked in Neptune. Iguanodon is the answer. Lachlan, step forward. Hayley, step forward. Now, Lachlan, you were the first person to lock in the correct answer, so you in the back corner get to go for a run first. Take a step forward. Yeah, Neptune was named in 1846 as Lachlan moves forward. The Iguanodon, one of the first dinosaurs was named in the early 1820s. Hey, Lachlan, have you found a fast track first up? One more step. Are you safe? Bingo! Fantastic work. 10 bonus points onto your score. You are safe at the bottom of the Game Zone. Wipe it clean. Hayley, what can you do? Light up that screen. Now, you can make your own way down the game zone, take a step, or you can try and follow the path we've already seen Lachlan reveal. Third screen down, Hayley is doing well. Stepping up one more, 4 screens and you're okay. 5 screens, safe. Great work, Hayley. Fantastic start. Wipe the board clean. Rachel, your chance now to step into the game zone with the correct answer in question 2. What has more stomachs? Is it A, an elephant, or B, a dairy cow? What do you reckon, guys? A for elephant, B for cow. What have our players selected? Cow for Lachlan and Rachel, Hayley with elephant. Well, Lachlan, if cow is the correct answer, you step off the game zone, picking up an extra 25 points. However, if dairy cow is the answer, if elephant is the answer, Hayley, you get another run. What has more stomachs? Players, the answer, being a ruminant animal with 4 stomachs, is a dairy cow. Lachlan, well done. Come on down, guys. Let's go to the scoreboard. Now, Rachel, you got that answer correct as well. So 10 points on your score. Hayley, you're on 10 points, and Lachlan, you're in the lead. Give him a round of applause, guys, on 55 points. Okay, guys, we're all back for the next round. It's another 3-way scramble, but after the next round, only 2 players will remain. Best of luck being the 2 highest point scorers. Don't miss the fun, guys. This is Go Go Stop. See you in a sec.
Go, go, stop.
Welcome back to the Go Go Stop Funhouse. It's time for round 2 now, 3-way scramble. Let's load up the game zone. Our first elimination round, players. Only the 2 highest point scorers will go through to round 3. Hayley and Rachel, both currently on 10 points. Lachlan in the lead on 55 points. However, anything can happen in this round. 15 points now for correct answers and bonus screens. Again, 25 points for the first player or players to step off the game zone. Okay, for everyone at home, I'm going to show you the fast track, or one of the fast track options. There may be more than one. Good luck finding the best way down the game zone. Lachlan, you did manage to find a fast track in round 1. Okay, players, step up now. Select an entry point anywhere you like. You don't have to take a step forward. You can select any position at the top of the game zone. All set? For 15 points now. What is heavier? Is it A, a kilo of mincemeat, or B, the heaviest human brain on record? 1 kilo of mincemeat or the heaviest human brain on record? What do our players think? Brain for Lachlan and Hayley. Rachel's locked in mincemeat. A kilo of mincemeat weighs 1 kilo. The human heaviest brain on record weighs 2.3. Lachlan, Hayley, step forward. Lachlan, very good. Correct answer. You locked in the correct answer first again. Let's load up your screen. Go for a run. Second screen. Full of confidence now and moving forward. Rachel on 10 points. Hayley on 25. Lachlan on 70. 3 screens down and you're safe. Wipe the board. Hayley, let's light up your screen now. Oh, it's a no entry hazard. Okay, step off the game zone. Select a new position anywhere at the top of the game zone. All set for question 2. What is lighter? Is it A, a full-grown Tasmanian devil, or B, the meteorite Dal Algani 400? What is lighter, a full-grown Tasmanian devil, or the meteorite Dal Algani 400? What do our players think? Hayley's locked in, let's have a look. Devil for the girls, Lachlan with the meteorite. Lachlan, you are correct. Take a step forward, my friend, and light up that screen now. Oh, it's a hazard. It's pushed you back onto the same screen. We've seen that one, it's a stop. Okay, we'll wipe the board clean. What is longer, players? Is it A, 8 average Chinese alligators lined up head to tail, or B, the big crocodile in Wyndham, Western Australia? Which is longer? Lock in A or B with your wrist controllers. What have our players selected? Alligators all round. It's actually the big crocodile in Wyndham. The big crocodile is a scary 18 metres long. The 8 alligators would only equal around about 14.4 if they were all very long. Okay, next question, cat players. What was the planet Venus named after? Is it A, the Roman goddess of love, or B, the man who invented Venetian blinds? What was the planet Venus named after? What do our players reckon? Everyone locked in goddess. Take a step forward, everyone. You're all correct. Hayley, let's go with you first. What are you on? Let's go for a run. You're on the game zone successfully this time. 2 goes down and moving forward. Keep moving. Fourth screen down. Oh, it's a miss a turn. That's okay. You're on the game zone safe and sound. Wipe the board. Rachel, your first chance for a run. What are you on? Go. Now, we have seen a lot of screens up the top of the game zone. If you can remember what you've seen, you can step on those goes. Stop. Wipe the board. 3 screens down. All right, Lachlan, let's light up your screen. What are you on? Take a step. Here we go. Flip it. Stop. Okay, safe. Wipe the board. Okay, next question now for Lachlan and Rachel. Hayley, you miss a turn for this one. What would last longer? Is it A, 2 AFL Premiership seasons back-to-back, as in starting one directly after the other, or B, the average human gestation period? Lock in your answer, players. What do you guys think? Let's have a look. Both locking in AFL season. Both correct. Take a step forward. Great work. 2 AFL seasons would last 44 weeks as we look at Rachel's screen. Light it up. Go. And the human gestation period is 38 weeks on average. Now, gestation means the length of a human pregnancy. Great work, Rachel. Safe at the bottom of the game zone. Wipe the screens clean. Lachlan, are you safe? Hey, more than safe. There's 15 bonus points. Wipe the board. Okay. Hayley, you are now back in the game. Rachel and Hayley both sitting on 40 points. Lachlan in the lead on 130. Only the 2 highest point scorers will go through to the next round. Rachel and Lachlan both with a chance to correctly answer this question and step off the game zone for a bonus 25. Players, who is taller? Is it A, Paris Hilton standing on Nikki Hilton's head? Or B, Bilbo, Frodo and Samwise Gamgee standing on each other's heads? Now a clue for all players, they're of course all hobbits. Except for the Hiltons, who are of course Hiltons. Let's see what our players reckon the answer is. Everyone has locked in the Hiltons. Okay. Lachlan and Rachel both with a chance to step off the answer if Hiltons is correct. Well, Paris and Nikki standing on each other's heads would measure 343 centimetres. Hobbits stand at 109 centimetres each. 3 on top of each other's heads equals 327. The correct answer are the Hiltons. Step off the game zone. Let's go to the scoreboard at the end of round 2. Hayley on 55, Rachel on 80, Lachlan on a whopping 170 points. Great work, Lachlan. Great work to all players. You all got that last question right. However, at the end of round 2, Hayley, you're our lowest point scorer. But the good news is all of these things are yours. Have a look at our players' prize.
Every player on Go Go Stop takes home the latest TV hits and K-Zone magazines, a Pez pack, vouchers, mobile phone accessories from Paraf and these books from HarperCollins, including Totally Horseman and Selby Shattered. Improve the way you read, write and spell with the Macquarie Concise Dictionary. Have some serious fun with a 20-game time zone power card. And get creative with this craft kit from Faber-Castell. You get all of this and our congratulations from Go Go Stop.
Hayley, that stack of great stuff is all yours. After the break, Lachlan and Rachel, you're going to go head-to-head in round 3 of Go Go Stop. Please come back and join us.
Go, go, stop.
Welcome back to Go Go Stop. This is when things start to get interesting. We've had one elimination. We're about to have another. Let's load up the game zone for round 3, head-to-head. Game zone is loaded. Rachel, you're currently on 80 points. Lachlan on 170 and in the lead. Heaps of points on offer in this round. 20 points for correct answers, no bonus screens, and a massive 50 points for stepping off the end of the game zone first. Best of luck. You've got your wrist controllers to correctly answer questions. For everyone at home now, this is the fast track. There may be more than one, but that's one of the best ways down the game zone. Please, players, step forward. Select an entry position anywhere you like. Swapping things around a little bit. Rachel likes it on the far side of the game zone. Players, are you set? For 20 points now. What is heavier? Is it A, the world's biggest cherry, or B, Lassie? Lassie is a famous dog. All players locked in. Let's see what our players think. Lassie for Rachel, cherry for Lachlan. The correct answer is B, Lassie. Rachel, let's go for a run. Take a step forward. Light it up now, please. And you're off. Yeah, Lassie was a collie dog. Swap places. Oh, one of those tricky round 3 hazards. Swap places now. Rachel, Okay, you are now off the game zone, so you need to correctly answer the next question to have your next go. And Lachlan, you got that answer incorrect, so we will not light up that screen. That's the end of first question. Second question now for both players. What is more sensitive to touch? Is it A, a human being's hand, or B, a star-nosed mole's nose? A human being's hand or a star-nosed mole's nose? A or B? What do our players think? Nose for both players. Both players correct. Take a step forward. Lachlan bouncing forward. Now, Rachel, we'll look at your screen first. Seeing you're a little bit further back on the game zone, take a step now. We have seen a couple of screens in this region. Can you remember what we've seen? Third screen down now. Nice one. It appears we've avoided that swap places, but we haven't avoided the start again. That is not good news. Wipe the board. Rachel, you have to select another entry position anywhere you like. Lachlan, we're going to go for your first run, even though you're 3 screens down. I like it. Bouncing down the game zone, and you're safe. But you are safe on the game zone. Poor old Rachel needs to answer this question correctly to have another bite at the cherry. Players, what is a ballotron? Is it A, an orchestra conductor's baton, or B, a clown? A ballotron. What do you reckon, guys? A or B? Lachlan, quick to lock in with enthusiasm. Rachel is now locked in. Let's see what the guys have decided on. Both locking in baton, both incorrect. It's actually a fancy name for a clown. Players, for 20 points now. What weighs more? Is it A, 2 family cars, or B, the amount of metal eaten by the world-famous Mr. Eat Everything? What do you reckon? What weighs more? Let's see what our players think. Lachlan locking in Mr. Eat Everything. Rachel with cars. The correct answer, Lachlan, is Mr. Eat Everything. Take a step forward. 20 points on your score. Light it up. Go. Yeah, Mr. Eat Everything, in his entire life up to date, as you are safe, he's eaten 18 bikes, 6 chandeliers, a light aircraft. In total, 9 tons of metal. Kind of weird. All right, next question. Lachlan, correct answer, and you're off the game zone. Rachel, a correct answer from you. You get the chance to jump on the game zone. You may find a fast track for 20 points. What would take up less space in the palm of your hand? A, a hard-boiled chicken egg, or B, the brain of a stegosaurus? Lock in egg or brain. What would take up less space in the palm of your hand? Rachel now locked in. Let's light up your answers. Brain for both players. What would take up less space? Well, Lachlan, at the moment, you are far and away in the lead on 230 points. A correct answer will take you further in the lead and secure more points for your school. What would take up less space in the palm of your hand? The correct answer, the tiny little brain of a stegosaurus. Come on down, Rachel. Gee, it was a tough round. You're on the game zone, then you're off the game zone, then you're on the game zone, then you're off the game zone. But you did pick up 140 points. They all go to your school's total. At the end of the week, if your school has the most points, this is what they take home.
This week's grand prize is the latest in cutting-edge technology from Ideal Resources. Your lessons will become fully interactive and engaging as the classroom wall is transformed into a huge touchscreen with the new Onfinity CM2 portable interactive whiteboard system. Using the special Onfinity ePen, any computer and its applications can be controlled from the front of the class. You can also choose $1,000 worth of innovative software for the whole school. Our runner-up schools win Encyclopedia Britannica's ultimate online reference suite. Totally up-to-date interactive library with thousands of articles on everything from A to Z. These incredible prizes are brought to you by the best-selling Encyclopedia Britannica, Ideal Resources and Go-Go Stop.
Great schools prize there. Rachel, thank you for playing. You also take home that player's prize. And after the break, Lachlan, it's your chance to win prizes in our final round. It's called Run for Fun. And by the way, a stegosaurus brain was about the size of a walnut. See you after the break on Go-Go Stop.
Go stop.
Welcome back to Go-Go Stop. It has been a fast and furious show. Round 4 time now. Lachlan, this is our final players prize round. You scored the most points today. You get the chance to win prizes for yourself. But before we do that, let's have a look at the school's totals at this point in the week. Currently, we've got Riverston on 225. In second place, Bert Oldfield on 300. But in the lead, Epping Heights. Give yourself a round of applause. You're on 495. Fantastic work. However, no more points than offered today. It's all about prizes. Let's spin around, have a look at your categories, and I'll explain how this round works. Lachlan, your categories today are animals, world records, famous people, sport and games, and Australiana. Now, we're going to put 60 seconds on the clock. In that time, you've got to try and correctly answer one question from each category. If you answer a question correctly by jumping on the screen, yelling out the category and listening to my question, you then need to run up the game zone to answer correctly by jumping on the correct answer and yelling it out. If you're correct, I'll say go. Come down to this part of the game zone and find a screen which hides a prize. Yell out stop. Once you do that, we'll flip the screen around, we'll reveal what's under it. If it's a prize, you take it home. 60 seconds to do all of that, 5 prizes on offer. This is what you may win.
Imagine downloading all your favourite songs at the click of a button. With these vouchers from any Big W, Dick Smith Electronics or Woolly supermarket, you can download the coolest tracks from ribbit.com.au. If you're the creative type, these fantastic Faber-Castell art packs could be yours. This is everything you need to make your world come alive in velvet colour thanks to Faber-Castell. You could be hitting the mean streets of your town with this awesome Ignition skateboard, Banzai helmet and safety gear from Rampage. All thanks to Rebel Sport for all your sporting needs. This could be you sporting one of these Casio G-Shock or Baby G watches. Water resistant and licensed to thrill, you could be making shock waves thanks to Casio and Shriro. And with this group party pack, this could be you and your mates partying for an hour with unlimited video games, compliments of Time Zone. But only if you own the zone on Go-Go Stop.
Lachlan, there's 5 great prizes there. Okay, you ready? This is where they're hidden. Have a look. Over there, $200 worth of music downloads, a collection of art and craft kits. The sports prize is a skateboard and safety pack. Over here's a watch and tickets for a gaming arcade party for you and your friends. 5 great prizes hidden on the game zone. One last moment to look at them and we'll wipe the board clean. Lachlan, 60 seconds up on the clock. Your time starts when you select your first category. Do that now by jumping on the screen and yelling it out.
Animals.
The platypus usually keeps its eyes closed while it's underwater. True or false? Run up the game zone, jump on the answer, yell it out.
False.
Incorrect. Next category, run down, jump on the category, yell it out.
World records.
The longest lecture on record went for over 62 hours. True or false?
True.
Go find the prize. That was correct.
Stop.
Let's have a look. Yes, the sports pack's yours.
Famous people.
Shane Warne started his career as a Hollywood actor. True or false?
False.
Go find the prize. That was correct.
Stop.
Stop, let's have a look. Try again. Next category. Run down, jump on the category, yell
Sports
it out.
and games.
There are never more than 5 players on a netball team. There are never more than 5 players on a netball team.
False.
Go find the prize. That was correct.
Stop.
Let's have a look. Good work. 13 seconds on the clock.
Stop.
In 1788, Canberra was the second town established in New South Wales. In 1788, Canberra was the second town.
True.
Incorrect. It was false with 2 seconds on the clock. We are done. Come on down to the bottom of the game zone. And this is what you're taking home, Lachlan.
This ultimate skating starter pack is yours, complete with this Ignition skateboard thanks to Rebel Sport for all your sporting needs. With these vouchers, you can legally download all your favourite songs from the huge selection of pop, R&B and dance tracks at ribbit.com.au.
Great work. Hey, a couple of interesting facts on the ones you got wrong there. Platypuses do keep their eyes closed underwater. They use electroreceptors in their bills to find food. And Parramatta was the second established town in New South Wales. Great work, 2 great prizes. We will see you guys tomorrow for much more fun and games here on Go-Go Stop.
Times will come around with a friend like you, a friend like you.